Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Blueprints. Now, the first piece of bad news we have is we're going to have to redo day 9, which is what we did at the end of the last stream before my computer decided to commit a terrible sin of dying. Secondly, my headphones aren't working properly, hang on. Secondly, this is going to be uploaded to YouTube as a VOD. Normally I'd stream it to YouTube, but I don't think my PC is going to survive. So, we're just gonna kind of roll with it. Why is my headphones being strange? There we go. They're still broken. This cable here, every now and again, it's just like, nope, not gonna work. If I press continue, it should just be the start of day 9, which our last day 9 went very well. Oh, the chat's not on the screen. That's gonna be a problem for a VOD, isn't it? Hang on, let me turn that on and annoy everyone on Twitch. Aha, there we go. Day 9. I'm mildly worried my computer might die, but I do think most of the problem was because I was trying to stream to YouTube at the same time. So, yeah, that's not a problem. How are you all doing today? Are you all doing well? Oh, and thank you for resubscribing, Fedora. Greatly appreciated. I need all the money I can right now. I've had to buy a new computer and it's basically... it's just cost me money. Lots of money. And I'm not happy. On that note, if there's any secret millionaires out there... But didn't we find out that things on the west were less likely to have locked doors than things on the east? Where's my notebook? Ah, yes. I feel like we learned nothing on day 9 when I played last time, other than we worked out the boiler room. We got the boiler room. We did the boiler room puzzle that I'm going to have to do again, by the way. That's fun. Hopefully I can remember the frickin' solution for that. Is there anything else written in here? 5 up left side. Any idea what that means? Right. In my infinite wisdom and long-standing talent of writing notes, I have left myself a doozy. Saturday, November the 14th, 5 up on the left side. Nice. I am very unhappy because I don't have money. It makes me very uncomfortable. I had to spend a lot more money than I was willing to spend. And just watch, my computer will be fine this whole time. Let's go to the west. Oh, of course, it's Memorial Day week. It's one of the few bank holidays that we in America share. Get a den. Get a gem right off the bat. Let's go with that. Say no to a gem. Anything else in here? You'll have to let me know if anything goes wrong with the stream or anything. Game's frame rate seems a bit strange, but that could just be something to do with the fact that my graphics card is literally puking right now. Keep going this direction. Could get a closet really early. It will lock me out of a lot of stuff. I could get the nook to get a key really early. I'm gonna go storeroom to get the gem. Also, I can feel a sneeze coming. Oh no. No. Oh god, it's the drawing room. Do I do it just to have it? Oh, fine. Well, I could do the button. No, the drawing room's just the superior option here. It has more doors. What was that? Damn the... Oh. Stayed open. It didn't stay open last time. I wonder if crashing the game halfway through has somehow confused the absolute bejesus out of it. Oh, great, of course, the utility closet. Why wouldn't it be the utility closet, I suppose? I mean, I could do with the utility closet. It opens up a lot of options. The patio is kind of pointless. Spreads a gem in each green room, but we don't have any other green rooms. The courtyard would open up a passageway. Potential to have a spade. Go with the courtyard. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like we were talking about it. I think it was it yesterday? I got the spade. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry. The shovel. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Oh yay, a coin. Let's go. Let's... see now. Part of me doesn't want to go up to the next bracket. I think it might actually be in my best interest to walk back through the drawing room. Open some of these lower doors. We read that book. We read the book that taught me how to play. I will remember the greatest of lessons. Huh. What a crap room. Oh god, that's awful. I guess bedroom? Ooh, dice. Nice. Now let me reroll. Anything else in here? No? Right, that's kind of screwed me up a little bit. I'm going to go back to the entrance, I think. See if I can cross over to the other side. And by that I mean literally the other side, not die. In-game. Closet, nook, a commissary. Ooh. The key would be nice, the commissary, just to see if it sells anything, I suppose. What are you buying? Magnifying glass for 4 coins, a sledgehammer for 8. Getting the sledgehammer would be pretty good. Oh! Thank you very much for resubscribing, David. Yeah, that's almost a year. Totally. That's almost a year. I've only been streaming for a year. Didn't you all know that? That's why my stats are so good. I'm one of those lucky streamers who just starts streaming and it just instantly has viewers. Hello, Grumpy Banana. Welcome in. Hopefully the game doesn't die today. I still don't have a new computer. It's on its way, so... I'm not streaming to YouTube, though, so it should be easier to play. We managed Power Wash Simulator, and this doesn't seem that much harder to use than to play than Power Wash Simulator. I'm quite excited, but I'm also incredibly broke. Who knew? Computers are really expensive at the moment. It's deeply upsetting. I don't know why we let Nvidia get away with it. I think we should all just not buy their stuff, he says, having just bought their stuff. Oh no. Another nook. Oh, a nook. I could do a nook again. I could do a nook and then hope for a nice room. A passageway would be really good, but... a parlor would dead end me? Alright, I'm gonna go nook. Yeah, hopefully my new computer will be here next week. Given it's a bank holiday, though, means they don't deliver on the Monday. They don't deliver over the weekend. Going well. I'm just going to open this chest. I'm going to use one of my keys just to open this up. Yep, that was worthwhile. 3 keys! And does not blow up after 3 days. Yes, there is a chance that it'll be covered under a warranty then. And unlike Dell, these guys actually ran the rig through tests before they sent it to me. I will never buy a computer from Dell ever again. Pantry? Oh god, I mean money. Money for the commissary, that'd get me what, 6 coins? I need 8 to buy anything nice. Oh, I've never drewn the greenhouse before. I don't have any gems. Nah, poop. Oh, I don't want to build a chapel. Oh man, the chapel's a really good room though. It just costs money. Let's go spare room. That cuts off a room though. Of course, I could go back to that bedroom and build up from there. Okay, I'm gonna do that. No, I learned when I bought. I've said this story many times on stream before, but one of my first laptops I ever bought, I was a games. Well, I was an interactive media and games design sort of person, so I bought quite a powerful laptop from Alienware, thinking, hey, it's Alienware. How bad can it be? It'll be great. It was the worst. It was the most overpriced piece of crap I ever spent in my life. It was like $3,000 or something, and it was dreadful. Well, it wasn't dreadful, actually. Still, one of the nicest screens I've ever had on a laptop. But it was really heavy, and it got outdated so fast that money was not well spent. I'm pretty sure that computer cost more than the computer. That laptop cost more than the computer I just bought. Obviously, not accounting for inflation. If you put inflation on it, I got utterly ripped. I don't have any gems still. I'm going to build the hallway because that's just brilliant. I'm doing... Man, mine's PC Specialist. That's where I just got my new one from. I weighed up all my options of where I could get a computer from, and PC Specialist just... They didn't have a very good selection of parts, but the price was just really good. I'm just like, oh, okay. They've been around for a long time. I just kind of like... I trusted them to not be crap. Oh, the original, pre-Dell Alienware, amazing. And that's where I got tripped up. I bought an Alienware laptop after Dell acquired them. So they inshittified the laptops and the computers with Dell crap. Where it was just made for the cheapest possible price and they just slapped Alienware branding on it rather than it being an actual fantastic rig. Right, a corridor? That doesn't help me. It has to be a guest bedroom. I guess we'll build the guest bedroom. Anything in here? I'm kind of hoping we come across the boiler room with gem. Wait, no, that's not gem, that's a compass! Draw floor plans needing north more frequently. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess a lot of 3 rooms lead north. Do they actually? Now I'm thinking about it, a lot of 3 rooms don't lead north. Oh, let's see how it plays out, I suppose. They probably just ran it through like the most basic tests that didn't actually cover anything, or there was something stupid like they put just enough thermal paste on it so it passed all the tests, and then when you actually put it through its paces it exploded. God, who wants to go north? That was an English joke. Joke's on me, I live up north. I mean the parlour goes up north and that would leave the courtyard door open. Alright, we'll go parlour. Has anyone got a brain here? Normally Ard answers these. Ard has the brain case. I don't have the brain case. There are 4 boxes in this room. That one's lying. There is only 1 box in this room. That one is also lying. The gems are in the true box. It's got to be this one, right? Nobody wants to go north. Hello, Ard. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. I didn't pick up the key. Nice. 2 gems. We're quite hard. Not going to say it. Nope. Don't say it. Don't say it. Last time I said it, it went horribly wrong. Do I want to go? I'm going to go back through the bedroom. And I'm going to try and open the courtyard door. So far the game's very Oblivion. In a good way or a bad way though? Because like, playing the Oblivion remaster, I really enjoy Oblivion. But, if you're comparing it to like original Oblivion, Hard's playing a new game. Well, demo of a new game. Oh, you're learning the basics by working your way out of prison. Fantastic. Are you escorting the Emperor? Okay, corridor. Ooh, we could do a secret passage. Might be able to get the aquarium again. I'm gonna do it. What do we want? I'm following a mysterious man, so I'm going to say yes. Love it. So green thumb will be a green, so that'll be a garden tile. The halls will be a hall. The red rover will be a red room. Why would I want to summon a red room? I guess if I'm trying to find the furnace or something like that. Gold sink would be a commissary? Question mark? I don't actually know which is the best option for me here. Of course, I could always leave this here and come back to it later to see if I get stuck. That seems like a bad idea. You punched 3 undeads in the face and leveled up one-handed. One-handed? As in, on guard, filthy rascals, I'll take you with one arm behind my back. One-handed. Let's go yellow. Let's go yellow, fine. I'll buy. Oh. I see, you used a club. I thought you meant literally punch. Like you just walked up to a zombie, punched him in the face, and you one-handed one up. Oh! A showroom. I've never had one before. But the aquarium. I'm going to go showroom just because I've never built it before, and special cost has been bypassed, so... Has anyone got a hammer? Just saying, I need to pay off this PC and I'm a desperate man. It's a really nice necklace. I love that necklace. I'm trying to build rooms I haven't built before. Last time the aquarium didn't really help me that much. That's a nice bracelet. That's a nice key? What'd you do with that? Did you just put it on your belt and pretend you're the fucking mayor or something? You're in payday 1. What, you got a handgun and you're robbing a bank? I'm confused as to where the show... What I can buy... Oh. Oh? Oh. Oh. I want to buy a silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. Emerald bracelet? You do not have to pay the gem costs on floor plans. The master key opens all normal doors. Or the moon pendant. That's a very nice pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. Right, small problem. Just like real life, I'm standing in a jewelry shop with no money. So, shit, I guess. Oh god, we go back to the parlor? I'm going to go back to the parlor, I think. Yeah, if we find the vault, that would play very well into this. Because the vault had 40 coins, which would put me up to like, what, 46? Assuming there's no chapels? Yeah, I wouldn't know how to go about getting like that big money without the vault. And I assume there's only one vault per run. I assume. I make a lot of assumptions when I'm playing this game because I genuinely have no idea. Still, somehow managed to avoid all the spoilers when it comes to this game. God knows how. A corridor? Or a nursery? I wouldn't mind the nursery, but I think I'm going to build the corridor. Oh god, if I was thinking about going back to the spare room. But that path, oh, that's a brutal path. It's going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to cost me like 10 to get back there. Like, I could re-roll. Let's do it. Man, foyer would be so good. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Security, though, that's got to be the one, right? But it's oriented in the most stupid way. Oh! My, it's the day of subscriptions today. Hello, show. How you doing? 18 months. That's almost a year. I am doing well. How are you doing? I'm going to build security, I think. Just having that room is probably going to work out. Right now, I'm just hoping my PC doesn't explode halfway through this playthrough. That's the current vibe. Anything new in here? Isn't there normally like an apple or something next to the... No, I guess that's a chance for that to happen. Alright, since we don't have a key card here, let's set the security level to low? No. No, I don't have a breaker box, do I? So I haven't turned off the security doors. I'll set it to low for now. And I'm going to set the offline mode to unlocked, just in case. Games give you is giving Dobby a short bow. Oh no, you're not going to play the whole thing as a stealth archer, are you? Do you know how hard it was for me to play the Oblivion remaster as not playing it with just a bow? I had to force myself to pick up a club. Or a mace. Be more specific. I was going around just macing people in the face. Viewer state inventory, have I missed anything? No. Okay. Gonna have to go north, I guess. Alright. Of course. Of course the boiler room shows up when I don't have any money. Dark room would be a good shout, I guess. I could build the dark room, then go back to the showroom, maybe? See what I could build there. We're building heavy on one side and I'm not a fan. I'm going to leave that with a light on for now. I probably should have tripped the dark room just in case I do build the boiler. The boiler room. The breaker box. Oh yeah, I can sprint. I remember. Please don't be locked. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, the wine cellar would be so good. Oi. That would kind of screw me up, though. I'm doing it. If anyone asks, the book told me to do it. Menu, menu, menu. I like menu. I feel like there should be like a puzzle in here or something. I don't know why. Now the question is, do I go back to the spare room, see what goes there? Or do I go to the dark room, which is right there? Select the correct red to accompany a venison course. I honestly, my knowledge of wine is so goddamn abysmal, I wouldn't even know. Some people have this wonderful ability of just knowing what pairs with what. I assume it comes hand in hand with going to expensive restaurants. Something that, alas, I do not do very often. If at all. I haven't yet to play it. I could play it. It's on Game Pass. I might play it. I don't know if it'll be on stream though, but I might just play it on my own. I don't know. It doesn't really, honestly, it doesn't really call to me. Honestly, the fact that I had to parry kind of put me off. I'm kind of sick of games forcing me to parry. How boned am I if I build the greenhouse? I've never built it before. Pretty boned, huh? I'd lock myself out of so much stuff. Like half the house. In fact, the chapel is pretty much the only sane choice here, but it's going to steal all my money. Ah! That would annoy me because we have the showroom, and I kind of want to try and get money, but like, I have 6 coins. How the hell am I going to get 80 coins? Drinking something that tastes like rotten grapes. Yeah, no, I kind of concur with that theory. I'm not a huge alcohol drinker, full stop. Why not a corridor? Because the corridor only has a northern exit, whereas the chapel has north and west, which means I'd have a chance to get a western room and a northern room. If I just go the corridor, my options to get the middle of the house rooms are limited. But then on the other hand, greenhouse is a room I've never seen before. So it may have clues that pertain to something else in the house that could open everything up. Or it could be a potting shed. It's actually quite a difficult choice. I think chapel's probably my best bet. It's going to steal my coins, but it gives me 2 options to maybe try and get my money. Some stuff here. Let's see what we can get on this door here. Oh. I mean, honestly, a corridor is probably the best bet here. Just to see what we can get on the other side. Oh, the pool! The pool! I've never built the pool before. I'm going to build the pool. Adds a locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Yeah, I'm building the pool. Oh, yeah! This is how you know you've made it. You have a pool on the inside of your house. Only rich people have pools on the inside of their houses. Car keys? Car keys. I don't think we can go in the water, but I know we can drain the water because the book said so. But the question is, why would I want to drain the water? I don't see... I kind of expected there to be something in the bottom of the thing. Is that a net? Can I have that? Oh, come on. I could think of reasons to need a net. I'm going to go read the pool rules. I assume the spare car keys are to open the car, yes. Drafting pool room rules. The drafting pool... Oh my god. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool that you select from. Yeah, I got that. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. So my question is... Yeah. I was wondering if it was going to guarantee that like the locker room and the pump room were going to be next to the pool. Spread keys throughout the house. I'll buy. Pump room's helpful for the greenhouse and the pool? Okay. Interesting. Makes sense, I guess. I'm guessing there's a way of like... Really? Ah, man, they're all locked. Are they all locked? Oh, man. You're not locked. You're also empty. Well, screw you, locker. What are the odds I open one of these and it's absolutely terrible and I regret opening it? What are the odds? Let's see what this door does for us before anything else. It's locked. Was there another one that was open? Oh, so once you've set up the pump room, it kind of stays set up. Interesting. Oh, this one's open. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. I'm gonna open. Which one should I pick? If somebody else picks it, I can blame them. It's like gambling, but with somebody else's opinion. How do I determine which is the... I could just eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The 8th one from the beginning. How are we counting from the beginning? I guess this is the beginning. So 1, 2, 3. And then we wrapping round. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one? Oh, interesting. So it's even if you haven't built the room, the house state stays the same. That's interesting to know. Gamba! Oh, me! Oh, hello. Okay. Do I open another one? I feel like this is a key to money exchange. I feel like if you're like key heavy and you really want money, I'm just going to open this one because it's calling to me. Ah! What? What is this? What the fuck is this? 6 or 0. Find each sum without using signs. What the fuck? I don't know, this could be really important. I don't know why it could be important, but it could be really important. Find each sum without using signs. 6 or 0. I honestly don't know what this means. 25 equals? 49 equals? 613 equals? 613 equals 613 with different numbers? Probably some like super basic maths thing. Like it's just like they give it to kids in maths lessons. And I'm here as a grown-ass man going, I don't know what the fuck this means. Well, it says find each sum without using signs. So what does that mean? The colours are they are the same as the dartboard. I actually wrote down what the colours mean, so I can reference this, but I don't like 6 and 1 mean addition. The blue is addition. Yellow is minus. But at the top of the sheet it literally says without using signs. This is why my brain is kind of failing on this. It's like, find this, but like, how? I found it. It's there. That's that smart ass response is the only response I have in my brain. Find this number. It's on the page right there. Circle, arrow, 25. Found it. This is why I failed maths. I'm going to write down 6 or 0 and see if that comes up in later on, I guess. 6 or 0 and then mathematics worksheet. I feel like I should probably take a screenshot of it or something. Six, 1, 3. Maybe it is a hint to the dark puzzle, but it doesn't specifically relate to the dark puzzle. So I don't know. I don't know. That's like I don't know what it wants from me. But who knows? It could be an answer to a problem we have yet to find. I'm gonna open this door. Oh. I built a pump room. I've never been here either. Oh my god. What have I done? I assume this means this relates to the boiler room as well. What, did I build a kitchen? No, I built a pantry, didn't I? Well, I can drain the pool, I think. Fuck knows what this means. Ah! Wait, hang on. Oh. There doesn't seem to be any power. The pumps aren't doing anything. Which is making me think I'm missing something. Press buttons? Reckon we can idiot savant this by just pressing many buttons? Huh. Oh. Oh, heavens. Ah. So this one will work for the pool. Wait. Hang on. Wait, fuck me, there's another one in the back. You bastard! I see you. Wait, did that just fill up the pool? Ah, fucked up. Hang on. How do I put it in the reserve tank? Oh, wait. No, that's... Oh, God. Yeah! This is so horrible. I have to hold the A button and then it, like, forgets I'm holding the button halfway through. Oh. Oh, that's what I need power from the boiler room for. Makes sense. It does make sense that it's attached to the boiler room ducting. So. I'm not entirely sure what I can actually do here. The most I could drain out of this is, what, 8? Oh, reservoir. Guess I could try and fill up the greenhouse. I'll admit that was much easier than I anticipated. Alright, well, hopefully we'll find the boiler room or something. Oh god, I was going to use a key. My last key. Oh no. I think the passageway is the only way to go here. I do not want to use the archives. Hello, Aliakis. How you doing? Wait, the pipes have little knobs? Wait, hang on a minute. They do? I don't see anything. Unless you... Am I just being stupid? Oh, unless it's... Huh? Oh, behind the tank. Oh! For sake. That would be the reservoir. I don't really have a goal in mind, that's the problem. I've kind of, like, we've worked out how to move water around. I just don't know why I would do it. I suppose we could still try and empty the pool. I don't know what undoing that valve's done for me. I thought it was going to swap it between these two tanks here, but... Oh, unless, of course, I flip this one? I think that would be counterintuitive. You are just... Am I accidentally filling the pool up again? Ah, fuck! No. Ah, no! Can I try and drain the pool if I can work it out? I just got to work out what goes where. I need to find a way of transferring the water from this tank to this tank. And I feel like this is the pump that makes the most sense for this task. Doesn't seem to do anything. And I'm confused. Oh, of course, in the very front of the building, that would be this courtyard, right? This fountain right here. I don't have anywhere to put that kind of water, do I? Without the reserve tank, I think I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, you'd think it makes it go to the left or right tank, but then, in order of sequence, the pipe for the pool, that is the pool pump right there. So, it comes from the pool from this pipe, follows it down, hits this pump, goes up, and then goes into this tank. So I need to find a way of getting out of this tank into this tank. But even then, I'm only going to get 2 units. Which is enough to drain the pool, but I just cannot for the life of me work out what the frickin' hell it wants from me. I guess... maybe if I put this pump into neutral? I don't know. Then... no? Maybe put this one in push? No, because I kind of want this one to go down, and I want this one to go up. Huh? Oh. I haven't quite worked out what this actually does yet. I think it's like that arrow is like water goes in that direction. That's what I want. This pump... oh, I guess this pump just sends to a different room. This pump sends to a different room. I just don't get why there isn't a mechanic that lets me send between these two tanks. To me, that's very strange. I guess the other thing I could do is I could just put 3 in the kitchen and hope for the best. I've lost the floor plan. Oh, there it is. I know there's one of these doors. Oh, I suppose I don't need the floor plan. I can just look at this, can't I? Kitchen is... see, this kind of puzzle for me just... It's not one of my strong points. Kitchen's the 3rd pipe over, so it's this one. If I send, this should send water to the kitchen? Or not? Nope. No, because that would be pulling from the kitchen. Am I just stupid? Am I missing something really obvious with this puzzle? Oh. Yeah. I'm looking at the wrong fucking pipe. I don't know. It's actually this one. Ah, I did it. Perfect. Right. Okay. So. This still leaves me with the same problem. I now just have one empty tank. Maybe certain rooms can pull from both. Oh! Oh no! You know when something just clicks? Oh god. Yeah. Okay, so certain pumps can only access certain rooms, but some pumps can access multiple rooms. And I've got to move them between the multiple rooms in order to move them between the multiple tanks, haven't I? But the pool is only accessible to this one tank here. Ah! But this tank is accessible to these 3 pipes. No, these 2 pipes? No, just this 1 pipe, for fuck's sake. So the 3rd pipe. So it can go to the aquarium. But I need to kill all the fish. I need to get water out of the aquarium. So the aquarium is the 3rd pipe. So this pipe. So this pipe can go here. Wait, I can't do this, can I? Can I? Wait, no, I have to put water back in the pool? Which one has access to multiple rooms here? The middle. The middle put so yeah, so the reservoir and the fountain have access to the middle, to both tanks. The greenhouse has access to the right tank. Why, you'd think so, but apparently not. I think what that means is that it determines which tank you want to pull from or fill. So say this tank here, I want to fill this tank with water from the, I don't know, reservoir. Yeah. So now I've taken water from the reservoir. And I could now put that water in the... fucking hell. Over. I could put some of that water in the kitchen. So now I understand the basics of the mechanics here. Can I flood the pool? I feel like that wasn't full when we came in. Was it? But without without this extra tank here, I don't think we can do everything we could do normally. Yeah. How do I do this? How do I... Okay, hang on. What if I'm... Get water into this tank again. I'm gonna be pulling from the reservoir again. I got it. You can drain the pool into the reservoir. That's what I'm thinking. Right now I'm going to overflow the pool because it seems funny. Full pool. Where is the pool? Down here. Let's go look at it. It looks exactly the same, doesn't it? Yep. Fantastic. Right, well, that was less fun than I hoped. Side story, I now need to drain the pool. Piss. Hang on. I can't remember if it started full or not. I had a feeling that the pool was one that didn't start full. I guess I was wrong. Probably because I accidentally drained it when I was I wasn't paying attention. So, pool into reservoir, I guess, is the only option we really have. It was full. Yeah, well, you know, I'm pretty dumb. You guys should know that by now. Indeed. You're supposed to say no. You're very smart. God. Why else would I stream unless I want people to stroke my ego? Other than fame, fortune, money. I guess fortune and money is the same thing. I think David gets it. You're very, very smart. In the right circumstances. Look, I have clips of me doing extraordinarily, that's not a word. Extraordinarily well doing certain things. Money! Oh my god. Money, I like money. Like 24 coins, hell yeah. I know, I've taken half of them. You raise a valid point, right. So, what else can I achieve? I could try and drain the... Do we have enough room for the fountain? Maybe? On this line, huh? Well, the fountain is this one. I could empty the tanks. What else is connected to that? The reservoir? Oh, this is a fiddly bastard. Oh, I haven't got the garage, so I can't see the car. I do kind of want to drain the fountain if I can, though. Okay. So, firstly, we need to fill the pool back up with water, right? That's the first modus operandi here. But then I feel like there's another step here that I need to take into account that I haven't done yet. I need to empty this tank into the pool too. I need both these tanks to be empty. Ideally. Means I need to cycle between the two full rooms of being the bloody reservoir and the fountain, right? Oh no, the reservoir and the aquarium? No. Yes. Reservoir and fountain. Reservoir's already full. I guess if I just do... I feel like I'm going to run into a problem if I just keep doing pool to reservoir to pool. I need an empty tank to be able to transfer the fountain to the reservoir. I really had to pull all brain cells for this puzzle. Oh yeah. I'm so sorry for anyone who decided to watch this VOD. Just sitting there like, wow, this guy... This is why he reads on his channel rather than doing puzzle games. So we need 12 to drain the fountain. But we also need room to be able to actually, like, you know, drain it. I got a horrible feeling this is going to be, like, problematic. That should be enough, yes. Do I do it like this? This is terrible. This is a terrible idea. Wait, that's not the right lever. Damn and blast! I do this right, and you know what's going to happen? We're going to be one short because I haven't done the maths. I literally haven't worked this out. I'm making it up as I go along. Not even joking. I should have done the maths. The maths would have made this easier, but like, you know what? Cowards do maths. I gotta do this every time? Wow, this is good. Nope, not that one. This one. You're full. Worry about it. Don't forget to click the button, otherwise you're going to put it back where you just took it from. Do you reckon the fountain's just going to be full of money? I really hope the fountain's just full of money. And then I'm going to run out of footsteps and this whole thing's going to be for nothing. Oh wait, but I guess I could start with full money. Like lots of money. I could walk straight outside and just be like, money. I think we're okay. I think we've done this. I think it's okay. I just did the maths. Like a coward. Wait, am I one short? I just did the maths again. No, we're good. No, we're good. It's fine. Because each one of these tanks holds 4, so... There'll be 1 left in here. Yep, and then I go boop, and then I... Yeah, that's what I do. I forget to change this lever first. Up. It's fine. I gotta fill you in on the fact that I'm pretty sure real mansions don't have pump systems that work like this. Why is it not plugged into the mains? This water would stink. Alright. So. Now we just, like, bail back to the front of the house, I guess? It's gonna use, like, all of my steps. So this better be worth it. We're doing it for science. Oh, the parlor's gonna steal my damn money. Chapel, even. Money. Bastard. Make sure I go the right way. 19? 18? 17? I could buy a sledgehammer. Oh, here's the entrance hall. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. 16. Fountain. I might be able to buy the fancy key from the showroom. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to be honest. This didn't go where I thought it was going to go. I need 80 to buy the key, so I'd need a lot more money. I was kind of hoping there was going to be money. Not stairway down to, I don't know, hell. The hell is this? No pun intended. I think I need the key. Well, shit. So this will stay drained though, right? This will stay drained. I don't know if I want to keep it. Like, part of me is like, maybe the pool being drained is actually more advantageous for the long-term play, because if I pull the pool, I can then get money. Right, we desperately need steps. I can go through the dark room into the passageway, into the foundation. We can bypass the chapel. We're top decking. all plans aside, we're fucked. I could go to the show. No, I go to the bedroom. That should give us 2 steps back at least. Top deck to victory. I believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, security. Is this gonna break even though I've already opened the other door? Fucking lights. Right, and this will put us in here, right? So I'm gonna open this and hope it's a bedroom. Or it could be locked. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yep, you can be locked too. That's fine. Oh dear. There's the chapel, but I think that might be too many steps away. I think we might be broke. I think we might be doomed. We did learn some things though. We learned that 6 and 0. 6 or 0, and we learned of the basement, so it's not a complete waste of a run here. Can I get... what's the most efficient way to get to the... so through here. I don't think I've got enough. Not enough feats. One. And... yeah, this is it. This is the end here. We're doomed. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. This game didn't crash. Ordinary villa? What do you mean? What the fuck? You made the most boring building possible. Oh, we made 5 new rooms though. What time is it? We got enough time for another run, right? Yeah, we have. About an hour a run, so we shall go again. Okay. Do we have a new strategy? Not really. Did I look? Hey, look, the stairs are still down. Awesome. Bum bum. Right. Let's do what we did before. Like, not getting the utility closet really screwed me up. Start off strong with a parlor? Could go with the corridor. Seems a bit early for a corridor. Let's start off with a parlor. Right. Brain cells. Activate. No magnifying glass. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. Oh dear. Oh no. Wait. So you're... statements with the word white are always true. Does that include your own statement? Blue said the gems are in the white box. One or more is lying. Isn't that the rules? Like, one has to be lying. I think 2 can lie. I could just open the white box. Yeah, they can't all lie or all tell the truth. One must lie. But the question is, which one is the lie? The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. Well, the statement on the white box is true. They all have white in the fucking text. So are you lying? Yeah. The gems are in the white box. The white box says true statements with white that are true. So it's got to be... Is it... That could be a lie. Because that one could be lying. So that one could be lying, that one could be lying, and then they're in the blue box. You think they're in the white box? The white box is lying for sure. White and black are lying. Blue is true. Therefore, white box has gems. Problem is... Yeah, no, okay, I get the logic. My brain was like, but this says that anything with the word white in is always true. That would make that true, which would make that true. But then I guess that would make that a lie, so that wouldn't work. Fuck it, I'm going to open the white box. We'll blame the chat. Money. How'd you guys got brain cells? That was like 5 seconds playing this game. Honestly, I'll be real with you. I just walk in and open the box. 1 in 3. Gamba! Turn that straight into a security room. This nice and early. Do I want to screw around with the doors yet? Actually, don't know if I want to screw around with the doors. If I get the utility box, then it's worthwhile. Logic 101 test? Oh god. Yeah, I just, everything I do based on feeling. I don't really think about it too hard. Way too much of a problem. I'm just like, oh, that seems right, and I'll do it. And then most of the time, I'm fine. Every now and again, I screw up. Do I want to... Let's set the security to low. Problem is, if I set it to low, I'm going to not have any security doors, which is just upsetting. I'm going to change the offload mode to unlocked. Hope we get a breaker box, I guess? Hopefully in a dead end where I don't care about progress. My biggest problem is I'll second guess myself on the most dumbest of things. I'm like, well, that's literally the only possible option, and my brain will go, are you sure? I haven't got any money at the moment, so I guess the chapel's the best option I get here. Might bite me later, though. This is a dead end. Please be the breaker box. You bastard. Well, the storeroom's a waste of my time, because well, I'd lose the money, but I get the key and the diamond still. Okay, maybe not a waste of my time. Key, get the gem. Gonna lose the coin when we walk out of here, but I think in the grand scheme of things it's gonna work out quite well. Now I understand why they wanted me to explain the thinking. Yeah, explaining the thinking is the fundamental rule of mathematics, I believe. Oh, well, that's the breaker box. Could do the drawing room. I think I'm going to get the utility closet. It's going to lock me out of... screw it. Let's get it. Let's turn off the... Turn off gymnasium. Turn off the keycard entry system. The only thing that my brain can do without actually actively doing any thinking whatsoever is throwing things, which is, it sounds stupid, but I'm very good at throwing knives. That's basic, like anything that requires me to hit a target at a distance while throwing. So I can like work out the rotations of the thing without actually thinking about the rotations of the thing. It's incredibly bizarre to say out loud, but I see some people when there's like, I need to throw this dagger and it needs to rotate 4.5 times to hit the target. I just throw it at it. I just know. Let's mess with the doors. Let's make them all... I can do the same thing with cards as well. I can throw cards, like hit a target really far away without really thinking about how much force I need to put into it to throw it or anything like that. I think it's just because I've spent a lot of time in my life, like as a kid growing up, I just throw things. A lot. I need to change. I guess it's the same for people who are good at maths or whatever. Like if they're really good at it and they spend their whole life doing it, they just do it. They don't really think about it. They just know. It all kind of comes into what are you good at? What is your skill set? I'm going to go entrance hall because it's going to increase my chances of getting a direction I actually want, I think. Yeah, I just never stopped throwing things. Okay, that kind of worked out. That didn't work out at all, actually. No, I don't really want the den. The den's got a gem in it, so I'm going to go in here just for the gem. I have a key that I could use to open that chest. Oh, this isn't good. Even throwing games for content? Damn straight. I'm only dumb because people like seeing me be thick. I'm top tier gamer, really. I'll never forget when I played Dark Souls 3 for the first time on stream and people were like, what, you can actually play games? It's like, fuck's sake, guys. That is an invasive memory I have of being a streamer. It wasn't just you, that's what made it worse. It was like everyone. Everyone was like, wait a minute, you can play games? They're like, yep, yes, I can. Fuck's sake. If I do the pantry, I get money. But it would also dead end. Corridor would always be left unlocked. Let's do it. Also, I always say this defense, but there is a defense to be made about being a streamer means that I'm talking more than I'm thinking. There's a big difference between sitting in front of a computer playing a game for yourself and having time to like think things through, not feeling stressed about not talking and things. When you're streaming, you end up worrying about potentially growing up. Do I want to get the kitchen? Ah, this is awful. In the bedroom with open paths, but it's a path around to nothing. That's just awful. I guess I could just get the closet and maybe get 2 items and get lucky. Oh, I have 1 path forward, the frickin' corridor. What have I done? Build this. A gem? Gem and a reroll? Oh, I wish I was one of the streamers who just like read a guide so they didn't have to think while they're playing and they look really smart on stream. And everyone's like, my god, you're a god gamer, look at how good you are, first playthrough and you know everything, how have you done that? It's like, oh, that's smart. I am not horrendously required for people to think I'm good at games. West Wing Hall? I guess hopefully we can do a straight line here and get as many as we can. I could get a courtyard. The drawing room? What is better, a courtyard, drawing room? Drawing room, we know there's a safe in there that'll probably have a gem, so it'll pay for itself. Oh, see what a wet kitchen was like? I didn't even think about the fact that I sent stuff to the kitchen. I'm gonna go drawing room so it pays for itself, I think. There's a chance to get a shovel on the courtyard, but I'm not very good at Elden Ring, apparently. God damn. That game kicked the crap out of me. Well, I say that. I only didn't beat 2 bosses, but those 2 bosses made me rage quit. It's never happened. Oh, I'm gonna build a dark room this early? I mean, I could go back to the utility closet, I suppose. Oh, that's a horrible walk back to the utility closet. I'll do it, though. A step rich at the moment. Ding! Alright, you... If I had to pick a game that I'm really good at, it's probably just Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne. That's literally the only 2 games I can say that I am good at. I like to think I'm good at games like Destiny and stuff because I play them so much, but then I meet like a high level player and I'm like, wow, you are literally some sort of demon. You seem to possess powers beyond the realms of possibility, and I do not understand how you do it. And then I realized they're probably just using cheat engine or something, but you know. There's a brief moment where I'm like, wow, these guys are really good. Turn it on the garage. Oh, God. I mean, I am good at Warframe, I suppose, actually, now I think about it. But it is a similar issue to like, everything else. Whereas, like, any game where you can grind to gain advantage, there'll be people who will always be better than you. That's basically how it works. Dark rooms. This way? I used to be that guy. I used to play Warframe, so I got like 900 hours in Warframe. I can't judge. I actually kind of forget just how much time I spent playing Warframe. Never said you were a cheater in Final Fantasy. No, I said you were good. You're just freaking annoying when you run off. Also, I know for a fact that it's very hard to cheat in Final Fantasy XIV, whereas it's not very hard to cheat in games like Destiny or Fortnite or, you know, anything which you can just get a trainer for, or a RAM hacker, or a... If people can cheat, they will cheat. Is that a f***ing bomb? What is that? Oh no, it's a battery pack, huh? I was more excited for it being a bomb, I've got to be honest. I need a way to get through security doors. I've got just the thing. Pulls out a stick of dynamite. I can launder currency. I don't know what that means. I don't have any currency to launder. Oh god, the passageway is probably the best option I have here. But it's like wasted on 2 sides. Spare room's a dead end. The laundry room's a dead end. I could redraw. I could redraw and potentially get something worse. Fuck it. Ah! Ah! Guest bedroom, West Wing it is! I felt that one in my bones. God lord. We go back. I mean, the 10 steps are probably pretty good. Garage. I've yet to build garage, but it is dead end. So cannot build garage or will be stuck. Shit. Could build garage to see if there is something there and then start a new run. But I feel like that's giving up on the run too early, so I guess I will... Sorry? What are you selling? Gem? What is the salt shaker for fuck's sake? Not building the garage. It might come up again. Mailroom? A package will be delivered here the time after drafting this room. What? Shit. Shit, the only room I can build is the gymnasium. I turned off the gymnasium lights, it's fine. Garage. Damn! Everyone's saying build the garage, for fuck's sake. Maybe I should have built the garage. Don't worry, I'll come back, don't worry about it, it's all good. And mine? Fucked up. Don't check. I don't even have an item to leave, do I? No. Oh, wait, I have a battery pack. Right, fuck it. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Battery pack. Yeah, there you go. Worth. Build the garage. Probably would have been more interesting. Oh, well, we call it a day, I guess. I haven't missed an entrance here, have I? Damn it, I was doing so well, and then I got utterly screwed. There are like multiple permanent additions I have yet to get. Damn it. A charming cottage. Nice. Hey, what time is it? Oh yeah, I got time for another run. Oopsie doodle. Fine. Don't worry about it. I'll build the garage again if we see it then, huh? I really should build rooms. The problem is if it builds me into a dead end, I'm like, well, I'm throwing the rest of the runs. Kind of annoys me slightly. Go this way first. Oh no, not the parlor again. I'm gonna go hallway. Ooh, breaker box or parlor? Oh god, getting the breaker box is really nice, but this early it's kind of a pain. Storeroom's also really good. I always pass over the storeroom, but getting a key, a gem, and a gold is really good. If the hallway branches off into another 3 or 4 room, it could not matter. Oh, let's go storeroom. Bloody breaker box. I always get that breaker box and it always betrays me. Ugh, that wasn't the 3 or 4 room I was looking for. If I'm honest. Alright. Take my money, bloody religion. Would you like to claim the ticket for your battery pack, sir? No, we're gonna leave that there, I think. Den for the gem, I guess? Could go back to the entrance hall and try and build up from there. What are you going to be? I could build the observatory. That would lock me in a bit though. Spare room would allow me to keep going north. I guess spare room's probably the safest bet. Alright, we'll build the spare room there. I'm not going to go in there yet though. This way first. Do I build the utility closet? Build security. So I'm going to build security actually. And if we're really lucky, the next room in the list will be the utility closet. Ah? Shit. Well, there's the furnace. That doesn't really help me that much. Money or key? With key. Aha, utility closet. Cool. It'll be a dead end anyway, so. Breaker box. Let's turn off security doors again. Not that this mattered last time. Turn off the gymnasium just in case it comes up. I wonder if you turn off the dark room, something happens that's different. Still don't know what the VAC indicators are. It's possible that there's puzzles in rooms that I just don't know have puzzles. I mean, the drawing room had a puzzle in it that I walked through multiple times without realizing. I'm trying to look around though. I'm not seeing anything that's like, oh, puzzle. I kind of wish this would remember my settings rather than me having to do this the same freaking same thing every single time. High security, offline mode, unlocked. Not that we got far enough for that to matter last time. Right, then let's see what goes through this door. A commissary or a corridor? Commissary's dead end. Gonna go corridor, I guess? This will be guaranteed to be unlocked. This moves us up to the next step. I'm trying to get lines of rooms in each band, because it gets progressively harder as we get up the house. I don't know if this is the correct way of thinking, or a fool's folly, but I'm trying it. Bedroom would let me go to the left. Commissary and parlour would let me go to the right. I guess I go... I'm gonna do parlour, I think? You guys ready for another puzzle? Let's pick up the key first. I'm still curious if that key is used anywhere else that isn't in here. I know its description is used in the parlour game, but the fact that it is a wind-up key makes me think it might have a use somewhere else. The gems are in a box with a statement. The white box does not have a statement. Well, this one's true. This one could be true. I'm just going to trust hard. We're going to open the white box. Ming. Astrolite. Oh. So where does not saying anything count as not lying though? That's the question. This is the problem, I overthink things. Every time I'm like, well, that seems weird. Code check. I guess code check's just going to show up loads because I have an item in there. I'm going to build the observatory because stars! An astrologian. The slice. Great. 3 steps. I'll take it, why not? That's 3 steps I didn't have before. Could walk back to the spare room. Yeah, I'll do it. Screw it. I'll use those 3 steps to backpedal. My Twitch preview has broken. I assume it's fine, but yep, don't know why. Is there ever anything in this spare room? Man, I wish I had a spare room this big. Alright, ooh, the library's a pretty good shout, but it's a dead end, you bastards. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Well, that really doesn't help because it goes to a dead end. I could pay the 2 gems to guarantee a passageway here. Open up 2 things. The pantry is also a dead end. I guess I'm going to pay the 2 gems. I'm not hugely happy about that, but maybe there'll be a wine cellar. God damn it. Why do I always get the interesting items, the interesting rooms after I spend my gems? You ever noticed? Every damn time. Every time. Art room? You're gonna go click, click, boom? Okay, hang on. It's gonna cost me a little bit here. I don't know. I've never had the gems to get Rumpus Room. Every time I spend all my gems, Rumpus Room comes up. Happened multiple times now. Driving me insane. I also don't know why I'm struggling to navigate the house today. This way, and then this. Turn the dark room back on. I assume Rumpus's room is a kid's room or something along those lines. Spare room. Whoops, spare room passageway. Right. What's in here? Probably going to be the bloody key card. That's usually how it works. A gem. Okay, I'll take a gem. Gem's pretty useful. We can use that maybe to get the Rumpus Room, eh? Eh? What's this? Atio. Not helpful. Bedroom's helpful. I'll take bedroom. Chance there might be an item on the hand or something in here. Apparently not. But I'll take the 2 steps it gives me. Garage. If I build the garage, I'm going to build the garage. Otherwise, chat will shout at me for not building the garage. I thought it was an intercom system. Pressed it. Expecting it to go, Deenert. Garage door opened. Christoph? This is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Right, we can't open the door because we need car key. Oh, okay, hang on. There is no interaction here. The Rumpus Room is a room to store random stuff. I've never heard it called that. Oh, keys. Many. Alright, I'll bite. We'll tell you. Because if I didn't power up the garage, that garage door wouldn't open, right? Oh, I see. Well, it's not that. Somebody just started a tractor outside my window and it made me shit myself. Oh my god. I don't think that came through on the microphone, but holy crap. Is this just outside? Like, have we been here? It's the other side of the gate! Can I open this gate from this side? Is this a Dark Souls door? The west gate has been permanently unlocked. What does that achieve? I guess it means I can always go this way? I'm guessing the garage door stays locked, though? But it'll allow me access to whatever the fuck this is. I'm guessing this is locked. Oh. Oh, okay. Do I want the shelter? The tomb? Or the tool shed. Secret outside room, yeah. Which I assume I can do at the start of every run now if I want to just walk out. If I want to spend two walkie points. 4 walkie points, I'll walk back. Tomb. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread $5 in my tomb. But then I'd have to walk back out here to get my money. Tomb or shelter? Is this permanent or does this re-roll every turn? Every time? Because I'm drawn to the shelter. It's still the same day at the moment. I don't know if it stays for the between days. I guess we could just find out. Tomb sounds exciting, but I bet you it's just going to be a bunch of dusty old coffins in the bottom of a staircase. I mean, tool shed's probably the sleeper hit here, where it's going to have 2 special items in it. Being protected from the negative effects of 3 red rooms when drafted is pretty good. That means you get 3 red rooms that might have fantastic doors that don't do anything. We do love tomb raiding. Resets in the morning. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with the tomb just out of pure curiosity. It resets anyway. I don't know what I was expecting, but well, more dead people, if I'm honest. Wait. Oh, God. Do you reckon this relates to the church? Somehow, with the gardener and the hoe and the cook and the paddle and the gardener and the pitchfork and the chimney sweep and the maid with the broom, the horse rider, horse person, queen, warrior, scepter. Here's the horse rider. I also really like this, like that episode of Pathfinder. Which one? Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is for the definitive dead end. Or is it? Or is it? Fantastic. Well, here's the scepter lady. Oh, the one with the statue puzzle. Oh, the flippin' garrison? Yes. Yes. God. That was fun. I've recently done another episode where I was in a graveyard, so they cross wires in my brain, that's all. I don't think you guys have seen that episode yet. I think it's in my backlog. So far, all of these statues are the same. So how do I determine who is up and who is down? I'm going to assume I was supposed to pay attention to the orientation of the item in the stained glass. Only open in the event of my death. Well, you're dead, thank you. Simon, so here's where it all ends. At least for me. Oh, he's beneath 2 red roses. 2 red... He wrote that down, didn't he? Red flags, red soil. I mean, 2 red... okay. And all of the I've lost the ability to speak. Good lord. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, sombre fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life for the sake of your own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. A perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then I would cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be effective as they are theatric. And to you, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here, within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. That was a nice letter. This is obviously his tomb, huh? Where's all his fathers? I did not take a picture of the chapel, no. I mean, honestly, in my memory, they were all holding them aloft. So I don't know. I kind of figured what they were holding was more important than the direction they were holding them in. I do have a chapel. I could go have a look. It would cost me a lot of walking, but it might be worth it. The chapel's not far off the entrance hall. Let's do it. I think it's worth it just for the maybe of what it would actually unlock. I don't know how to get out of the tomb. Walk towards the fire? Walk towards the fire. Got it. We've got 36 steps, so we've got enough. I think it might just... It's going to dent efficiency slightly. We're going to lose one walking out of here. We're going to lose one walking through this boundary here, I imagine. 2. 1 in the entrance hall. Then... Oh, it's going to take one of my coins, bastard. Right. They're all holding them aloft. Yeah, I thought my memory wasn't failing me that badly. But... Unless it's position of arm, but then they're all holding their arms down as well. He's definitely holding it up. Gardener? Possible that this isn't the solution to what we're looking for? Do the numbers mean something? Even and odd, maybe? Odd is down, even is up? Would it just be the order that I move them? Yeah. It just seems weird that we have up and down as an option. Makes me think that we have to put them in the right places. It's like the horse rider, or is kind of holding it down, but then like that might just be artistic license, you know? Like the I don't think arm position matters. I don't think that means anything. Right, so if we just go by, maybe it is just order. Back. Why not? Gonna eat my steps. Something dreadful. I've written down the order already. I just didn't really think about it. We descend. Yes, normally we ascend, but today we're descending. Okay, so. The first was the gardener with the hoe. Shit. You. Then it's the cook with the paddle. I know I've bloody seen you in here. Where are you? Oh, I've already put her down. Down. See, this is what makes me think this isn't what it is. Gardener with the pitchfork. Chimney sweep. Maid with a broom. Horse rider. And then finally, it's this lady over here. You know, I get a funny feeling I could have just pulled them all down and it would have worked. But it worked. Hey guys, do you think I follow the arrow? Can you imagine having this much money? Like, he built a secret passage into his goddamn crypt. Underground map? Excavation tunnel? Reservoir? Bah. Basement? Basement? Can I take this with me? No? Okay. Whose skull is this? How do we make it look like a tomb? Ah, well, you see, you just put skulls. Doesn't bode well, does it? Looks like a dead end. Better screenshot it? I'll be alright. I'm actually kind of confused. I feel like this... This is a door, right? I'm guessing it opens from the other... Whoops, I keep pressing right trigger to sprint. I'm guessing that opens from the other side, maybe? Nope. I'm a genius! Wait, what did that map say? Oh, it's fine, I've left now. It's fine. Should have screenshot it, shouldn't I? Dum-dum. I'm assuming one of these passageways is going to lead to that tunnel. What the fuck? Imagine being this rich. Right, well, I don't think I can do anything until I can work out how to rotate that central platform. God, I keep pressing the wrong button to sprint yet again. I feel like this here is a move it out of the way to allow you to access this passageway from another place. So I'm going to pull this back here, just in case. Watch that bite me in the ass. You just watch. I really hope this doesn't suddenly become a horror game, by the way. That would really suck. Floor plan upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Oh. Oh joy. Basement. Foundation elevator. Concealed entrance, cliffside exit, minecart, fountain entrance, tomb entrance, torch chamber, rotating gear to north lever. That would be a lot more useful if it was attached to the other piece. I'm assuming that this is going to connect to the foundation in some way, but I don't know how. If only I could screenshot it. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. I can get it out of the VOD after the... The advantage of being somebody who records everything you do means that I can literally just get it out of the VOD. And then I can just Photoshop it together. That's a boat. Is this the reservoir? Is this my fault? This is my fault, isn't it? Oh, fuck. It's like, you could get on the boat if you hadn't flooded it. I would argue that I could still get in that boat. Oh, come on. Damn. Oh, that's so upsetting. That was like, ah. Wet my fancy rich boy shoes. I could take off my shoes. In fact, I could take off all my clothes. I could pile them up here, jump in, swim over, get eaten by the kraken that lives into the basement. Win-win. Maybe it needs the master key, which would suck super bad, or maybe it just needs a basement key. The fact that it has the same gem as the master key makes me worry slightly, because it kind of makes me think that it's related in somehow. So, I don't have a map down here, do I? So I guess I'm out of... Is there a direction I haven't gone in? I think I might be out of directions. Thought any plebs got naked? There's nobody else here. Who gives a fuck? Okay. So we learned there's a vast underground network of buildings and structures that all are interconnected in some way. Slightly upset that I can't open the basement key, but we know where the basement door is if we do find the key. It's under the fountain. But now I'm curious as to whether if we empty the reservoir or lower the reservoir, we can use that boat that's on the platform. I don't have the pump room, and I'm at 18 steps, so I think I'm kind of boned. But... guess we'll try. I mean, we should be able to build one of those things every time. That is also assuming that the stuff stays open between days, yeah. I guess we go back through the garage, because that leads me closer to the dark room than the entrance. I don't think there's anything else out here. This should lead me back to the garage. We're definitely making progress. It's very slow progress, but I feel like we are slowly kind of like finding stuff. We get 2 steps back in here. Dark room. Oh, come on. What the hell is a chamber of mirrors? There's no way in hell I ain't building that. I know it's a dead end, but I'm building it. I might as well. Hey guys, it's just a big red button. Wait, what the hell are you reflect? Wait, hang on a minute. What the hell? These aren't mirrors. What the hell? Where's the finger? Where's the... I don't see a finger in here. What the hell? Where's the chair? Huh? Right, we're pushing the button. Fuck it. Can we get behind it? Ah! I don't think these are mirrors. I think this is glass, and it's just a very well elaborately planned room. Well, we know when I go. We come up on the CCTV, so you know. What does opening that achieve? There's 3 buttons. Like, I need to get round the other side of this room. And see if building a door, like another chamber there, maybe? I don't know. Can I? That's a real question. Is the game going to cooperate? Let me build a corridor. Now I just need a door that lets me go to the left? Commissary is the only one that would go there. I don't have any gems. Gah! Game. That room confuses me. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice. I can't do it. Kind of hoping the pantry was going to be facing the other way, but consistently I'm facing north. The pantry, because I guess it will give me food. But yeah, this is the run where it's like, I've got time to do my normal 2-hour stream. Yep. Here's all the fun, interesting stuff you've never seen before. Right, we're at 12 feet. Yeah, so I have to find a way of replenishing this. Finding the dining room would be good. The parlor. The commissary. I do have 8 coins, but yet again, I don't have any gems. So let's do the parlor. From what I remember, subsequent parlors are harder. So, prepare your brains. 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Not a fucking clue. You think black? Alright. I don't know how Art's brain does these so quick. Jesus Christ, he's a machine. I'm telling you, man's actually a cyborg. To me, I read that and then my brain just goes, huh? 10, I guess? 10 for the gem? We are worryingly getting into like the... Ooh, wait, let me open this. I'm key... I know I always say this, I'm key heavy, but there might be more keys inside. Gems. I got 5 gems. 6 gems. Let's fucking go. We can build another observatory. I got 9 steps. Oh my god. The bedroom would make more sense for the step recovery, but on the other hand, the observatory might give me step recovery, so let's find out. I believe in the stars. Fuck! Money! Wait. Oh. Okay, hang on. Wait, did I fuck myself over? No, I didn't. Good, right. Okay, bedroom, please. It. Maybe if I dig up this patch of earth, there'll be an apple or something. An unremarkable rock. Not worth picking up. No, I haven't found a lever this time, no. That's almost an apple, that's true. Kitchen. Bedroom. We go bedroom, and then we hope guest bedroom. Oh, apple! That wouldn't work, would it? That wouldn't work without something... How would that work? Can you use a secret passage into a non-open space? Leads to a color... I have to try this, don't I? Because if it puts me somewhere else in the house, like the nearest open space, that could be huge. It could also just not work. Okay, let's try it. What do we want? Gold! Wait, no, I've got money. Bedroom. Bedroom? Bedroom? For steps, I guess. That's probably my most needed thing. Ow, piss! Alright, okay, so at least we answered that question. It does in fact dead end if it doesn't have a space for it to go, which is upsetting, but not unexpected. At least we know. Alright, so we've got 1 key and 4 gems. I mean... Kitchen might have food in it. That's food for sale. I mean... Wait, isn't there water in here now? Yeah, it does seem to rely very heavily on RNG. Okay, I can buy myself a club sandwich. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, bacon and eggs gives me +10 and adds the morning room to today's draft pool, and I've never seen the morning room. I don't see a bucket. What's my map looking like? I'm curious about the morning room, but it gives me 5 less steps. I'm gonna go for it, screw it. And then we just hope that we get the morning room. Eek. The pantry door could also be locked. But it will lead to the foundry that might not be locked. Foundry, foundation. It's on the west side. Is it worth spending the... Damn it. Damn. Was this also locked? No, good. The drawing room. Yeah, okay. Good drawing room. That'll give us that. The drawing room pays for itself, so... You know. That is fantastic. Okay, the foundations are there. You're locked. Spend the 1 step to see if all 3 of these doors are locked, I guess? Yeah. Ooh, Ooh, security door. You'll be open. Yeah, for bloody high security. I haven't seen many security doors. Open sesame. Morning room. Tomorrow you start with 2 gems. What a lovely room. Raise the sun. Oh, I thought that was a speaker. Turns out it's a piece of wood. Fantastic. How'd you decorate? Oh yes, I just put bits of wood. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73. Don't say ripe age. After a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will has precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, and the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known by our readers by her pen name, Marion Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations, such as The Red Prince, Swim Bird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. Nice. A provisional is, yeah, if you pass the provision, you become the heir. If you don't pass the provision, you... Oh! Do I get to keep those between runs? I don't think I do. Oh no! The only terminal we have is the security room. And then we have 9 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would run out in the security room. Ah! Wait, can I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, no, that one works. The bedroom's on its own. Oh, fuck. Ah! Ah, we're kind of boned. Ah, the car keys! Duh! That would be nice. I think that's also more than 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could get to the garage. If there's food in the trunk, I would be fine. Maybe. Because I could go outside and then it would only cost me 3, 4 maybe to get to the security room from outside. I don't think that's going to work somehow. Of course, I could get lucky. There could be a bedroom right here. Shit. Get the nook. But we don't go through the door. The foundation. Check that locked door, see if we can get a bedroom in here. Man, I wish that elevator worked. Oh, wrong way. Bedroom. Well, preferably a bedroom that gives me steps back, you fucking... Ugh. Okay. Oof. Nobody see any food in there? I don't think I've got enough steps. Can I bring my mouse up on the screen? I can. So it would be 1. I guess I could check this room, but I haven't got any keys. Shit. I could get the key from the nook, but that would cost me even more steps. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dead. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be dead. Bedroom would give me 2 back. Okay, the garage box is the play, I think. That's the only play I've got. And if there's like a banana and an apple in the trunk of this car, we're sweet. If there isn't, we're fucked. Of course, did I check this door here? Is this locked? Of course it fucking is. Yeah, pantry. Double checking there isn't something I've missed. Oh, that's of course assuming I did my maths right, which is also, you know, completely possible that I in fact did not. I could gambit on those, but that's what I was kind of doing, but like... Right, okay, so then we're down to 2. But I lose 1 when I go into the bedroom, but I get 1 back. So we're up to 3. That lets me go in here, right? So now I'm down to 2 again. What's in the trunk of the car? I can go outside, but once I'm outside, I can't get back. I don't have enough to get back. So I think we're boned, and I don't get to use any of the upgrade discs. Which is deeply upsetting. Okay, because I'm going to use 1 going into here, and then I'm going to use 1 going through the gate, and then I'm going to die in the courtyard. Bull! That's upsetting. But, I guess with that, I'll call this here. The stately manor. Yes. Yes, I love a good stately manor, me. We learned a lot on that run. We learned a lot. So that was not a failed run at all. I think I'm going to get the option to build the tomb straight away on the next run. Yeah, the game's very evil. It's more my own fault. I kind of forgot I picked it up. I should have prioritized picking it up. I have to save and quit, otherwise we'll be starting on a different day. Plus side, my computer didn't die. Of course it didn't. New puppy? Oh my god. You missed me picking up 3 upgrade discs and then not having enough steps to get back to security. I'm slightly upset. We are coming to an end here. I shall be uploading this onto YouTube as a VOD for the people who would normally have watched it on YouTube. So if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back again on Monday. We'll be playing Power Wash Simulator, I think, because I still don't think my computer will handle Expedition 33. I don't know. I could try it, I suppose. Seems to be mysteriously working fine since I bought a new computer. I haven't had a single crash, but it's too late now. Like I said earlier, any secret millionaires in the audience, I could do with some money. But if you don't have any money, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Try load it up now? I mean, I could just cut it out of the thing. The problem is it worked for a while, even when I was streaming before. It just, like, it was intermediate when it actually crashed. Sometimes I made it into the fight, sometimes I didn't make it into the fight. You can catch a weekday stream. Awesome. Always happy to have people there. You'll get to see me talk about random crap. If we're playing Power Wash Simulator, oh, that's a ride, that is. Thank you all very much for being here. Hopefully I'll see you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day off on Monday if you have that day. And, oh yeah, it's gone on YouTube, isn't it? I have to do the actual YouTube outro. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time. Oh wait, but I gotta do the Twitch outro as well, so I gotta get the bear? Awkward, man. Bye!